No, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, did you see that skill? Oh, no, gonna crash right now. Can't lose the other solar panel. Oh no! Okay guys, what is going on? I'm playing Spaceflight Simulator. Let's see if I can talk today. We're going to go ahead and try out this new... I downloaded this from the server, and we're going to try it out. It looks pretty well made. I don't see any true problems with it, but we're going to go ahead and take it to the moon. So let's do that now. Let's go ahead and launch. Okay, what do we got here? So I'm assuming that all of them need to be lit. Lit. Okay. Take it up to 100% and let's hit it. Oh, forgot one. Forgot one. No. I orbit to the right, baby. Alright. Okay, so let's get to this. Looks pretty well made. I really like that fairing case that they have on there. I really like the design. It actually looks like it's got a satellite in it or something. Watch my fuel levels here. I should start my turn here. Well, I start my turn. I've read and heard that you need to start your turn at 2,000 meters, and by 10,000 meters you need to be at a 45-degree angle from perpendicular to the ground, 45 degrees. So let's go ahead and get there real quick. I wasn't quite on top of it that time because that's about 45, right there. So let's go ahead and keep going. Let's check our trajectory here. As soon as you get into space, I cut my engines and wait until you get into space. So we'll go ahead and wait right now. Okay guys, so as you just see, we just got past the Kármán line. We're leaving the atmosphere and reaching space. Yay! So what we're going to do is we're going to change our trajectory so that we can change our parabsis from 0 meters, which means you're hitting the planet, up in the top right corner there, to something a little bit more negotiable, like maybe equal to our apopsis. Apoapsis. Something like that. I don't know the terms, but I know what they mean. Apoapsis is the top of your orbit. The parabsis is the lowest part of your orbit. I'm not sure what the eccentricity is. Huh, I should look that up. So we'll go ahead, what we're doing is we're doing our later burn right here, so that we can get in an actual Earth orbit. As you can see, most of my engines are going to die, except for that one weird one that I left on. Let's turn back real quick, because that engine pushed me a little bit. Let's go ahead and kick off some of these extra weight until that back one is done burning. By the time that is done burning, we should be at an orbit that we can sustain. Okay, so we're about to run out of fuel, but I'm going to go ahead and turn that off, kick it up to where we hit our apopsis. It should be right about there. If you see in the top right hand corner, we're just a little bit lower than our apopsis, so we can kick it up just a little bit more and stop it. We're right about at our apopsis. We're going to turn so our point is pointed right at our line of travel. And this will make it easier for our parabsis to equal our apopsis. Jeez Louise. Make it easier for the top of our arc to match the bottom of our arc. So we're out of fuel on that one. Let's kick that one off. Kick that on. Let's keep going. So there we go. Reached low Earth orbit. So now at this point we could just make this as stable right there. Pretty close to the same apopsis and parabsis. It's a little off, but we could fix that. This is where you put satellites. So since we're in space, I can actually kick off this fairing. Okay, it makes it a lot easier so you can see, you can use your solar panels if you need to. Like I could kick these on. This is actually really well built. I like this quite a bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and go click on the moon. We're going to select it as our target. What that does is it gives you this little transfer window. Oh man, we are almost perfect too. This little thing right here, this shaded area, is our transfer window. So what we need to do is we need to get there, and right as you get to the edge of the transfer zone, that's when I start hitting the acceleration. Like literally the edge of the transfer zone. Because you need to leave the orbit during that transfer zone. So I kicked on my engine. You can see the transfer zone is moving. That's because, you know, the moon is moving. But whether or not we hit it in time, we'll see. So right here we can see our apopsis is just going crazy. That's because we're using the Earth to actually slingshot ourselves to the moon. So if you watch right here, we'll see if we stay inside the transfer area. If we do not, then we'll have to wait until next orbit to do it. Looks like let's go ahead and not take any chances with this one. Let's go ahead and just do a quick orbit real quick. Yeah. Oops. Why did that let me... Okay. Let's get back to that transfer window. You can see we have a really elongated orbit right now, which is fine. You can see all my other satellites there and all my fairing cases. I'm going to have to get rid of those in just a second. Let's get back to our transfer window here. And again, I'm just going to wait until I get to the edge of that. And then I'm going to kick it again. And kick it on. And it should, as soon as I reach the end of that path, it should put me in the moon's, the moon's sphere of influence. Which means where the gravity is strong enough to actually hold something in orbit. Okay. I'm actually going to be going opposite directions of this other satellite up here. Which, if you saw the intro, is where that is. I'm going to go ahead and try and get it in a stable orbit here. Nope, that's the wrong way. I need to point the opposite way of travel so that I can drop my apopsis from like crazy out there somewhere. It says 0 meters, but that's not true. Let's get in here a little bit closer. You can see it's dropping. My whole arc is dropping, which is what we want. We can drop it a little bit quicker. I'm going to point outside. I want a really close orbit, because I don't want the satellites to run into each other. Probably not that close though. That's a bit close. Maybe 30 kilometers. That's not bad. 17 kilometers from the moon. Because these planets and moons are actually real correctly sized. So let's go ahead and kill our apopsis here down to something equivocal to our paropsis. Alright, so we now have a completely stable orbit. You see that? We've got 16.9 kilometers of height, 16.9 kilometers of apopsis, and 15.3 kilometers of... Oh, I thought I was perfect, but that's okay. Let's kick into here. So we actually still have fuel in this case. We're gonna see if we can transfer it. I think both of these should be full. Rover wheel on, okay. Kick it into that. No, that is not what I want. I transferred to the wrong one. Transfer back into that one. Okay, so we don't really need this far area, but I guess we could use it for our initial burn down. Maybe I can use it to get back off the ground. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm sorry to cut it off right here. I didn't mean to leave it on the cliffhanger, but that's okay, because it'll be out on Wednesday, so just wait for that. Also, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Ring the bell. You won't get notifications if you don't ring the bell. And don't forget to ask your why questions down in the comments below, and we will talk to you guys next time. And don't forget, never stop asking why, even about gaming.